Stop. Look at yourself. You are tired, but you haven't done anything. You are exhausted, but you haven't run a mile. You feel heavy. You tell yourself the same lie every single day. I am just lazy. I am broken. I have no discipline. You are wrong. You are not lazy. You are in a cage. The animal inside you is pacing back and forth, dying of boredom. You are not suffering from a lack of energy. You are suffering from a lack of danger. Your brain is an apex predator, designed to hunt, to track, to solve problems that mean life or death. Yet you have placed it in a world where the biggest problem you face is what to watch next. This numbness? That isn't fatigue. That is your soul going into hibernation because you have given it nothing worth staying awake for. Let me remind you of what you are. You are the biological result of 4 billion years of violence. Your ancestors survived ice ages, plagues, and wars. Every single gene in your body was forged in the fires of high-stakes pressure. They did not have anxiety. They had fear. There is a difference. Fear is a sharp signal. There is a wolf. Run. Anxiety is a dull signal. I am safe, but I feel empty. Anxiety is what happens when a machine built for war is left to rust in a garage. You are vibrating with excess energy that has nowhere to go, so it turns inward and eats you alive. Your nervous system is a weapon. It was built to activate in response to challenge. But look at your life now. You live in a climate-controlled box. You buy food wrapped in plastic. You have removed every variable of risk and chaos from your existence. You have optimized your life for comfort. And in doing so, you have accidentally optimized yourself for depression. You call it laziness because you can't bring yourself to do trivial tasks. Of course you can't. They do not demand your greatness. They only demand your compliance. You are understimulated by a life that is too small for your spirit. I did not forge you from the dust of dead stars so you could sit in a cubicle. I did not engineer the most complex structure in the universe so you could scroll until your eyes bleed. You feel a void. You fill it with cheap dopamine, sugar, porn, likes. But the void remains. Why? Because dopamine is not a reward. Dopamine is fuel. It is the signal that says, go get it. When you flood your system with cheap rewards without the effort, you burn out the engine. You are pressing the gas pedal in neutral. You have forgotten that safety is not natural. In nature, if you are perfectly comfortable for too long, you are about to be eaten. Your ancient brain knows this. When you sit on the couch for days, safe and warm, your brain starts to panic. It creates problems where there are none, just to feel something. Your soul craves friction. It craves the resistance of the heavy weight. It craves the fear of the unknown. That fear is the only thing that will wake you up. You don't need a mental health day. You need a mission. You need a dragon to fight. So, how do you break the paralysis? Stop treating yourself like a delicate flower. Start treating yourself like a machine. If you are paralyzed, do not try to think your way out. You cannot think your way out of a prison made of thought. You must move your way out. Shock the system. Take a cold shower. Sprint until your lungs burn. Lift something heavy. Force your biology to recognize that you are alive. When you introduce high-intensity stimulus, the fog clears. The laziness evaporates. Why? Because the body remembers what it is for. It is a vehicle for action. Energy is not a limited resource. It is a reactor. You generate it by using it. Listen to me closely. The time is passing. If you stay still, you rot. There is no tragedy greater than a human being who lived their entire life without ever meeting the person they could have become. Do not let that ghost haunt you. You are not lazy. You are just asleep. And the only alarm clock loud enough to wake you up is a challenge that terrifies you. Go find something difficult. Go find something that demands 100% of your focus. Step out of the cage. The door was never locked. Wake up.